It's week 5 of the National Football League. And coming up next is the Commanders' superstar running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Commanders and the Cowboys. Coming up
EA Sports
next.
coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take. And we will take a short break.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 70 yards.
Brandon, we both know plenty about this game, but you don't have to be an expert to figure out that they're going to lean heavily on their ground game to try and win this week. He sits number 5 in the league so far in rushing, and when they've had success on that side of the ball, he's been at the center of it. If they want to win in this one, he's going to have to play like that and help drive them down the field.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And what a performance in his last game. Couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Beach. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14, first down, Commanders.
They'll run on first down. Morrison. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Beach. He finds his man. Complete. It's Watkins. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Back to throw. Beach. Again, that's Watkins. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On play action, they'll throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Looking to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Was certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So an 8-play drive gets him down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive. yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. Better backs in the league had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Looking to throw. Beach. And his throw is incomplete.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. Here's a 2nd and 7.
And he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw. Fitzgerald's got it right side.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Well, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Watkins. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man. Complete. That's Stokes. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
These two teams met at Commanders Field earlier in the season with Washington winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas.
On first down, it's Morrison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Morrison. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down and 8.
Back to throw. Beach. Over the middle, complete. It's Mills. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Washington.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mills.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Up the middle they go. Morrison. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. Beach.
He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Morrison. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. It's Morrison. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Beach.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Second and 11. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mills. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Looking to throw. Beach. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Beach. Over the middle, complete. It's Murphy.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown.
A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans. And as they approach halftime, it's the Bears who are out in front. Caleb Williams has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. Keon Coleman up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Justin Jefferson, a touchdown reception. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here is Washington now to take over.
They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll run on first down. It's Mills. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll... Looking to throw. Beach. He finds his man. Complete. It's Murphy. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And here it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun. Beach.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stokes. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw. Beach. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion, very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the... And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Beach got his man complete over the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, and now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Back back to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And the Washington first down.
Looking to throw. Beach. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. Beach. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He finds his man complete. That's Mills.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league, They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Beach. He finds his man. Complete. That's Stokes. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Commanders.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mills. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 2nd and 4. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mills. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Beach. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they... Such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
2nd and 2. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Beach. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
He's NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 17. They'll look to throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
On first down, it's Mills. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Back to throw. Beach.
That is caught.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Looking to throw. Beach.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Fighting to stay upright. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Commanders are going to have it here just past the 25.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for them here.
The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Beach. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this. Resulted in touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. But not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 37-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
The better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They'll run on 1st down. Mills, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards. Pick up there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This is caught at the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Guide them to this late lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now 3rd down and very long.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it. We're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for the Commanders,
they improved to 5-0 now on the young season, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.